Welcome back, everybody! Your patience has been rewarded, and this choice selector's in a roulette right now. It's what will land on, everyone? What is it gonna land on? Are we gonna land on the murder weapon? Is this what you wanted, everyone? Is this? No, it's not what you wanted. It's the victim. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Please try again tomorrow. See you later. No, I'm just kidding. Murder weapon it is. What do you think about this? I just ate something before starting this episode. So I have a little stuff in my mouth right now. Apparently, I guess it's. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big and heavy. That's right. It's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much science, yes. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range. I'm all about scientific analysis, of course. It's overkill. On a scientific scale, even. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order it extra spicy just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites. And that's not a problem? There's another thing about a gun this big. There's a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. What? Really? That can't be true. Ouch! It's like the shooter's a victim too. But the killer used this revolver quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high caliber weapon? Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is. I guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop. Anything more involved has to wait until the squad gets here. I suppose. We'll report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here until I get back? Huh? Oh, actually, we have to. Great, thanks.
Waiting. She left.
What do we do, Apollo? He told us to wait. Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate? Oh, well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Huh? Go? Time's a-wasting, Apollo. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Well, that's true, but on second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine. Of course it will. Let's go.
Will it now? Will it be really okay, or will it be just sort of okay?
Wait a second. Did I even examine this? I'm curious about this randomly. I didn't mean to do that. I swear it was on it for a second there, but no, that's not it. I thought that was going to be its own thing for a second. I was like, oh, what is that? That looks very suspicious now. But not as suspicious as I thought it was, so it's rather unfortunate. Oh, well. July 7th, backstage hallway.
That's a magician.
Eek! Who's there? We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Hardly! Whoever that was, sure looked suspicious. He was the most suspicious person I've ever seen in my entire life, of course. Anyway, though, or was he? Let's go into these dressing rooms. There's nothing in here. No! What a shame. Alright, I know where we're going then. There's only one place we can go, and that's to the stage. July 7th, in the wings. But it's supposed to be the stage, not the wings. I don't see any wings here.
What is it with today? Problem after problem, our tongue.
You ain't kidding. It's the 2 leading members of the Gavineers, Apollo! Clavier on vocals and Daryan on guitar! They're so cool! I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What are they arguing about? Probably the case, I'd bet.
My heart won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burned to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about?
Hey, don't blame me. You were the one who missed the cue.
Me miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of the song wrong? How? And what was all that tiny playing of yours?
Who you calling tiny? Sounds like they're having a spat! One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over. This is hardly the time.
What are you two doing here?
Hiya.
Dot 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 dot. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind.
Sorry, wait, you were what?
Listen, you need to confirm that with the Republic of Borginia, Detective Crescend. Right, anything else?
What did he just call him? Detective?
Greetings.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That's a little bit alarming right there. From that angle.
Darian Crescent, Criminal Affairs, Division No. 3.
Hello? Criminal Affairs? Apollo! You really don't know anything about the Gaviniers, do you? Something tells me that's about to be remedied. Not like you knew anything either. Stop complaining now, jeez. Anyway, let's present some things, shall we?
Dot 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 dot. Hair forehead.
Yeah?
Understand that I'm not Prosecutor Gavin now.
He's not letting me skip this.
Bad sings a different song on a different stage.
Right. I wish I had an alter ego to hide behind sometimes. Yeah, we know that.
But you don't get to. Sorry, I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. Even I can only take so much in one day.
Funny, I always thought of Prosecutor Gavin as one of those cool stoic types. The sort that never complains. How wrong was I? Yeah, I know. I kind of understand that, actually. A little bit.
I wrote those lyrics, you know. Though it was Lamoureux who gave them life.
Wow, that's beautiful! Maybe I should try to write some lyrics someday.
You should try it, man. It'd be awesome.
Probably not, actually. If I tried, it'd probably suck, because, you know, I'm not a musical person. Why would I be a musical person? I play video games, for Pete's sake. And I also study in geography, so what does music have anything to do with that? So for Pete's sake. I was wondering if you knew anything about this.
That.
Does it look familiar?
Familiar. It's mine. That's my keyring. I've been looking all over for it.
What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. Apollo! How can you make that I knew it face? This is the keyring that was... Yeah, I know.
Thanks, anyway. So, where did you find it?
Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life.
What? The victim, you mean Mr. Ledoux had my key?
Indeed.
When will my trials be over?
Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. Emma was right about the fop, I'll give her that. Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today.
I really don't think that's...
Tell us! And we'll keep mum about the keyring for now.
You blackmailing me, Fraulein?
There's a possibility anyway. We can't rule it out. I don't know. Anyway, before we talk to you, because actually before I do that even, I think I might have added something, I'm sure. Gavin's troubles. I feel like that probably wasn't there before. I don't know. I have no proof because I didn't look at it beforehand, but I feel like it might be. So let's see. I mean, just based on how long that conversation was anyway. Let's talk about the ladder, or step ladder. Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work on the lights and such. Why don't they use a step ladder? I prefer step ladders, really. Is that so wrong? Not wrong, just, well, why do you prefer step ladders? ... They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders. ... I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you. Yeah, well, I guess I was wrong. They didn't actually argue whether it was a step ladder or a regular ladder. They just were like, oh, but I like a step ladder better, though. Ooh. For once, there was actually some agreement with the ladders in this game. Or this series. We never thought we'd see the day, right? Oh, look at the computer. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with sound. Why guess we can fiddle? Let's see here. Don't touch that. A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says. You require parental testing, clearly. I know, right? Look at all these electronic devices. Oh my gosh. Testing, please. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Now that's a big instrument case. That's a case for a contrabass, I think. You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet. That may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 Trucys in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument?
I wonder who left it sitting open like that.
I don't know. Also, pause.
Alrighty then, everyone, I am back. I'm back from my long day off. No, I'm just kidding. It was multiple days off anyway. I don't actually remember what I examined already, unfortunately, because I did have to stop recording at that very moment. So I'm gonna just start here. I'm pretty sure I already examined the ladder. That I'm 100% sure about, but the other things, I'm not really sure. Now that's a big instrument case, and I already examined that one, so that's unfortunate. Well, then, I don't really know. Did I examine this? I guess I did. That's rather unfortunate. I really did do things. In the guitars, look. Oh, it's the ladder. Why, man? Why does it have to be the ladder? Okay, so I literally just examined everything that I already examined once before, so that's cool. So let's see, what's over microphone, perhaps?
Wow, that piano looks much bigger close up. Maki plays so beautifully.
Yeah, like a real pianist.
That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Maki a pianist? Why, that's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy.
Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Yeah, that is true, right? You don't want him to hear that. He'll be awfully insulted, won't he now?
What a big stage! It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar.
The lights were so bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert.
I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday.
Just hold back on the lights for my eyes' sake, please.
You'll be too blinded by my magic to worry about lights.
You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic.
Well, why not? If you blind them,
They'd be more believing of your magic, of course. That was the piano. We already examined that. So what else is there? Is this its own hitbox? Yes, it is. I mean, no, it's not.
I didn't mean to say that, or did I?
Well, what about this screen right here? No, it's just the stage again. For shame. What about this? Okay, nothing about the drums. So anything specifically suspicious sitting on the ground right now? I don't think I see anything. Is this anything? No.
And of course, it's the piano again.
I'm not surprised. I was like, is there anything in the piano, maybe? If I directly examine it? Okay, I think that's everything.
I hope that's everything.
I have no proof. Maybe the light? Nope, it's the stage again. Alright, so I'm done with that then. I think I'm done with that. Did I already present some things to you, good sir? Yeah, I did actually. I did present him his keys, and that's probably what opened up a talking point, which I haven't talked to him about yet, so there we go, the case. About the crime.
Which crime do you mean?
The murder, what else?
Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see.
Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog in his guitar case.
Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Latouche than I do. For now, at least.
Huh?
You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of a performance, no less.
Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'll leave that to Fraulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes.
They're not exactly best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean.
Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once.
Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found.
Like what exactly? By the way, someone did tell me that apparently the murder victim, Latouche, his actual, well, I mean, his name is Romine, that's what I call him, Romine Latouche.
Apparently, according to one viewer, his name is actually a pun on romaine lettuce. And they think that his name is actually pronounced like that. I don't know if that's true or not, if his name is actually pronounced the same way. But, I don't know, I just found it interesting that his name was actually a pun on lettuce. So now you know, everyone, now you know the secret. The Gavineers.
I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gavineers?
It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once.
I know America existed.
The Gavineers aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow.
The police?
The real police! By day, they pack heat, but by night, they heat up that stage. By day, those lips interrogate. By night, they sing songs of unrequited passion.
Okay.
They debuted 7 years ago with 13 years hard time for love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole, and My Boyfriend is a Prosecution's Witness. The list of hits goes on and on.
This here's my right-hand man, Daryan Crescend. I make the melodies and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really.
Heh, I already forgot what this voice... I already forgot what voice this guy had.
Heh, this guy's a bit of a perfectionist.
If a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk, just like today. I'd hope murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert.
The concert today, a disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this and then we'll see who missed the cue.
The Miss Q? They were arguing about that before.
Great. I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh, more troubles. The Miss Q.
What's the Miss Q you keep talking about?
You heard it, didn't you? From the audience.
Actually, I didn't notice anything.
See, no amateur is going to pick up on that.
Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this.
What's that?
A mixing board. We used it to record our concert tonight.
Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder?
Well, we've come this far, might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry.
This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. You use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out.
Alrighty then.
Wow, neat! So could you say here only the drum part?
Of course, that's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight.
I'm more concerned with the other criminal. The one who kills people.
You want help on the case, then help me with mine.
I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting.
Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear on the bottommost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen.
Was something wrong?
You couldn't hear it. Listen again closely.
The timing's a little off, isn't it?
You see. There, right at the most important part. And even an amateur can hear it.
An amateur with a mixing board, maybe.
You're missing the point. We'll never stamp out crime until we're perfect. Perfect!
Here he goes again.
Right, Herr Amateur, you will prove my point.
Me?
You will find the miscue. You will tell us which instrument, which part is the guilty party.
But how?
Did I not just explain it? Use these sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears.
Nothing to do with try, Apollo.
I guess. I'll admit, this looks kind of fun.
First, a quick review. Use the sliders to adjust volumes. Press the section of the song you wish to hear on the bottom bar.
Sliders in the bar. Got it.
Once you found the guilty part, press the corresponding number. Time to rock.
Alrighty then. What happens if I get it wrong? Maybe I could just do that instead. I don't know. Okay, there we go. So, wait, stop, jeez. when I say stop, I mean stop. So, alright, let's turn all of these down, except for this one. And we'll actually be able to notice. That's my question now. I have no idea. That sounded pretty normal, I guess. No pause, thank you. Okay, so let's see. Now at number 2. That's actually my suspect for some reason, but because it looked like the volume was a little bit lower on that one than the other 4. But anyway. That sure did sound kind of wrong, actually, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Number 3? Oh, whoops. That also sounded wrong, though. I'm actually a little bit confused. Okay, they all sound wrong. What did number 1 sound like? I don't remember that sounding wrong either. Okay. Well, it sounds fine, but I want to hear 1 again. Yeah, that sounded fine. I don't get it. Anyway, I want to look up all 5 of these at once, because why the heck not, right? Yeah, I mean, look at number... You don't even have to listen to it. You just look at number 2. I mean, look, it's off-timed with the other ones. Presents! This part is off.
Which is that? Second guitar.
Ah!
It was you, Diane. ...
Ah, well, looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Ah, well, that's all you have to say. That's kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Diane.
Here they go again!
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concerts. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time.
It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad.
Mixing board adds the quarter record.
And there's the return to the real music now. I still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love? Well, yeah, what's wrong with it, man? You have a problem with that? Anyway, allows music to be played in separate tracks. Touch the check button to use. Yeah, no thanks. Anyway, though,
I can just listen to the song whenever the heck I want to during the rest of this case.
Speaking of this case,
there's a couple things I want to clear up real quick. Actually, well, let me present this first, because why the heck not? Actually, no. I will present it. But a couple things that people reminded me of. The title of this case, what was it, Turnabout Serenade, I think. It was like, oh, it sounds so delicious and whatnot. But I remembered, like, a serenade is actually music related, and it makes sense given where we are right now. But I could have easily remembered that just by remembering a certain series called The Legend of Zelda. Because in Ocarina of Time, there was a song called The Serenade of Water. How did I forget about that? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I am a pretty big Zelda fan, so you think I would have remembered that. I mean, I did remember that, actually, but it was after the fact, really. It was like after I was done recording for the day, I was like, oh, right, Serenade of Water. I completely forgot about that. And one more thing I want to talk about real quick before I go on about Gavin's troubles, because we've heard so much of his troubles already, is that apparently someone said that Case 3 is not a very well-liked case, which I actually kind of find a little bit surprising, just based off this early portions of this case. Because I was told, like, oh, people play this game, really, they hate this case, they don't like this case, but, you know, like I said, I don't see the problem. Seems like an interesting case so far, so, yeah, who knows. Maybe I will dislike this case at the end of Case 3, but for right now, I'm liking it. I don't see any problem with it. You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting?
And something about your guitar case being busted?
You're well informed.
You mentioned it a few times.
It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault.
The keyring?
It's got all my keys on it, yeah. My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case.
Wait, so this keyring...
It disappeared. I thought I'd put it in my jacket pocket.
Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared?
I had to come to the concert by taxi, how embarrassing. And in order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock.
Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that...
The very one, up in flames. And right on stage, too.
I actually thought that was part of the show!
Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Latus's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these.
Strange days indeed.
You think.
Dot 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 dot!
What's wrong, Trucy?
Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring gets stolen, then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Then Mr. Latouche dies.
Yes, and...
Could it all really be just a coincidence?
Coincidence, meeting. Daryan, can you make any sense of all this?
Hey, don't look at me.
What do you think, Apollo?
Huh?
I mean, even Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned.
Dot 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 dot. You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fraulein?
I am!
What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark? What are you talking about?
Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today?
Well, I have noticed. I don't know, have I? You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring, and the guitar, and the body.
Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy.
He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up. If you're a man, you're as clueless as I am. Huh?
No, give her forehead a chance. Let's see your evidence of the connection, shall we?
Evidence? Ack, I better think of something pronto.
Come on, let's see it! What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles?
Well... I don't know. Lyric sheet? Could it be, oh, sugar, sugar, oh, that night embrace when you stole away the... Ha! The keys! Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, right? And then fire, bullets, and... Yep. Present! It's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet. A guitar serenade. What's that got to do with anything?
It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if the Fraulein had pointed it out.
What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles!
Maybe it is a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fraulein?
I do! Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics of this song!
What? No way! I know, right? That's amazingly impossible, but it is, because it's a song's prediction.
Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred. While reading this lyric sheet.
First, the keyring was stolen.
And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring.
That's right here. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. This is a heart holding keys.
And next is a guitar burst into flame.
Burning onto my heart, fire, burn my love away.
And then Mr. Latouche was killed.
Like a bolt of love, fire, take my life away. But that's crazy.
Yeah, no kidding.
So everything that happened today here, the song predicted it all?
Or perhaps it was the other way around.
Huh?
The criminal could have based his crime on the lyrics.
Who would go through all that trouble?
Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital and quite annoying, Fraulein.
Heh.
She looks pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime, Clavier?
Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me.
I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by accident.
Yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it was unconnected.
That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever.
So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics.
That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? I don't know, just for some random joys. I don't know. Sick and twisted joys, of course. While we think about that, I'm going to get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Borginian embassy about this, Mr. Latouche.
Ah, right. Thanks, Daryan.
I'll leave the pondering of mysteries to you. I'm out of here. Alright, see you later, man.
A foreign national, Mr. Latouche, was killed. It seems like that would have to be the point of all of this. But they did more than that. They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery.
Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today.
Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom.
I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, yeah?
Yeah. I guess this is all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lammeror to question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lammeror is now?
Ah, I had her go to my dressing room. With that pianist Maki Tobai, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latouche's sudden passing.
The Gavineer's dressing room. Got it! Alrighty then, I guess let's go and see what's up now. Assuming there's anything that's up. What if there wasn't anything that was up right now?
July 7th, backstage hallway. Hello there!
Eek!
Who's there?
Alright, disappearing again, I see. There he goes again. Who is that guy?
Dot.
Huh? Trucy?
You know, he did look sort of familiar.
So he is a friend of yours.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, I can't blame you for being awfully curiouser. I mean, geez, man.
Anyway, though, let's see. Let's go to the Gavineer's dressing room. Actually, let's go here first for no reason. So why the heck not? See? See, everyone? I knew that wouldn't be the answer. Why wouldn't you stop me? You all should have stopped me. But no, you just refused. Oh my gosh. How terrible, everyone. How terrible. July 7th, Gavineer's dressing room.
Ah, Lammeror!
What? Oh, okay. She's actually talking now.
What? What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latouche has died.
Little Lammeror, you speak? I mean, you speak English?
Ah, yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Virginia. But I am not Borginian by birth. Because I was actually born on a completely different planet. From Tales of Eternia. Oh my gosh, I don't... Why am I using this voice again? I already used it once. Oh, I recycle voices even, my goodness. But wasn't Mr. Latouche your interpreter? Ah, that, yes, well... It was Mr. Latouche's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see.
And your pianist is also...
No, Maki Tobai is Borginian. He does not speak English. Now please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latouche? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latouche was...
Trucy.
Huh?
Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word.
But Mr. Latouche is Lammeror's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party?
Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I'd suspect.
All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling.
I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
You bet! I am always willing to help.
She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lammeror.
What is it, Maki? What? But you'd be alone!
What seems to be the problem?
Maki, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be alright?
You bet! Of course. So if he never speaks any English, and I'm not really gonna be giving him a voice, am I? Oh well, it is what it is.
Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about?
Alright. Interesting little song there, I guess. So anyway though, I think we'll talk to her on the next exciting episode. But first, the attorney's badge as usual. Would you mind taking a look at this, Lammeror?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you.
Don't worry about it. It's certainly one of the most pleasant refusals I've had. Is it now? But either way, though, I mean, I don't want to let you keep listening to that, but, you know, I decided to just cut you off with a save point for no reason. So either way, though, everyone, let me know what you think right now. Is there... actually, I think I already asked if anyone was suspicious before, but regardless, so I still have Maki as my prime suspect right now. I don't know if they're trying to make me think someone else. Actually, did I even check him? 24, Darian Crescend, guitarist for the Cavaliers. His day job is a detective at Criminal Affairs Division number 3. Well, that's cool anyway. So that's that. So anyway, I guess now we're going to end today's episode. And she's sleeping. Is she sleeping, everyone? She fell asleep! No!